down.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First pitch of the at-bat. Second of 4 here on a Friday night as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone to open up the ball game. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to get a chance to watch Xander Bogaerts do his thing. He had a 4-hit game his last game, and I love the fact that he's covering everything. Anything you throw up there, he's right on it.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 0 for 9. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's 1-1.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Dan, I know you fight as an offensive player to get in a 3-1 count. What's the tension level on the mound throwing this guy a 3-1 heater?
That's one of the things you don't want to do. You have a game plan when you go into this, and the game plan normally is get ahead with strike one and make hitters expand the zone. 3-1, not a good time to throw a fastball.
Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Bogaerts stands at first with 1 out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Throw over to the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Now the 2-0 home. Oh, and that liner caught him. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Stepping up now, Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Nope. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 1-0 home. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. as he arrives at second without a play as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
Striding in for Boston, Dustin Pedroia. And the Red Sox with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. First pitch on its way. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's gone 4 for 9. Set to deliver the 0-1. Line to the right side. That's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Hey, sometimes you need a little bit of luck, too, as a pitcher. This ball absolutely scorched. Actually hit so hard that it wasn't able to drive a run in.
Yeah, I'm actually surprised. I know that ball was hit on the line. Surprised the third base coach held him with 2 outs.
Here's Hanley Ramirez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
That's how quick an inning can potentially get away from you out there. You get the first 2 outs pretty quick. Next guy gets on, and now you're staring the number 4 hole hitter in the face with a runner in scoring position.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now, as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
0-2 count, and the pitch fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The 0-2 once more, and look out as that one ran in and got him.
Yeah, there's no question that this one got away from him. He was cruising, had him down 0-2 with 2 outs, and he's going to be pretty unhappy with that. You never want to give an offense new life in an inning.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Nope. Just a touch outside. 1-2. Bases are loaded here. 2 down. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. Red Sox strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the first coming up from the Trop, and Boston has the early 1-0 lead. David Price will be the starter for the Bo Sox in this contest. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Thanks, Matty. David Price, former AL Cy Young Award winner. Big fastball, 95 to 97. Curveball and a slider. One of the things he does well, commands the strike zone, throws a lot of strikes.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, Matty, they need to grab this one today. You don't want to drop the first 2 games of the season. I don't care if it's on the road. I know you're going to have to battle, play well at home. You can't afford to get on the team bus back to the hotel 0-2.
In the dirt, it's 3-0 now. Trio fastballs in for a strike. Lifetime versus David Price. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 now from Price. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. He'll try it again, 3-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Yeah, I'm pretty excited to watch Kevin Kiermaier. I was talking about him earlier with some people. I kept telling him he's got some really good speed. If you watch him in this game, he's the type of guy, he's not going to shock you with his speed, but he can make an impact with his legs. We'll see if he gets that chance.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Bradley calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting third, catcher, Wilson Ramos.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete. The Red Sox lead it 1-0. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Previous history with Blake Snell. He's 1 for 4.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
First offering on its way. There's a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. The 1-1 home is taken for ball 2.
1 strike.
Three balls and a strike now to Bradley.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot off the bat of Jackie Bradley Jr. Second home run early in the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at Adeiny Echeverria. His calling card is 100% his glove. He's high up there in range. The ability to go in the hole and make the long throw across the diamond. Look for him to have a big impact on defense today.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eduardo Nunez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. One out, nobody on. In there on the inside corner. Don't know that he liked it, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Liner towards second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
2 out, nobody on. In for a strike. It's 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. And that misses 2-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. It's Jackie Bradley Jr. who hits the jackpot with this big swing. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Leading off the inning, C.J. Cron, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Now the first pitch here from Price. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Count remains at 0-2. Price ready with another 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Echeverria now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Changeup in for a strike.
Not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Oh, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And it's fouled away. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Lifetime versus David Price. He's got 3 base hits in 24 at-bats. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Well, this was a good start for the pitcher. First 5 guys, 5 up, 5 down, but the number 6 hitter proved to be a little bit more difficult, and that's a bullet hit.
Yeah, absolutely right there, Dan. Just a nice AB by the 6-hole guy after watching his first 5 brethren take a seat.
As a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Miller leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And Gomez not biting on that one either. It's 2-0 now.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Betts has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. One and two now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mookie Betts. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now. Coming to the plate now, Dustin Pedroia. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Chopped weakly to the left. Duffy over to his left. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
Stepping in now, Hanley Ramirez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He was plunked with a pitch in his first trip to the plate. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Now the 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Striding in once again, Rafael Devers. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Boston strands a couple, but they're on top 2-0. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Ball 3.
Now this is a leadoff at bat. Great patience, and he's just waiting for that pitch. That's too good to pass up.
3-2.
Full count.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
In now, Daniel Robertson. As Price starts him with a strike, it's 0-1. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Price ready with the 0-1. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Hazelbaker gets his lead at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pedroia shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Ready for another chance, Kevin Kiermaier. First time up, he went down looking. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pitch outside, the throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Line to the right side, and Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Rays held in check here. They're down 2-0. Striding in for Boston, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Grounded to the right. Miller's got it. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Next up for the Red Sox, Christian Vasquez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. Popped high in the air. And there's out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. fastball called strike. 1-2. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Line toward right center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
And the runner back in standing. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And the throw's in fact dropped. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts. Nunez is off at first with 2 away. Now a snap throw to first. And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-0 on the way. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
The 2-1 home. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. 2 runs, 6 hits. And no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he'll dive back in. Here now the 2-2. Line toward the gap in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Striding in, Matt Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Now the first pitch here from Price. Here's a knuckle curve that backs him up a bit. Ball 1. Two balls and no strikes to Ramos. Ramos, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now, this is the way you want to start off the series. We haven't even hit the weekend yet, and he's on the board again, this time with a double. This is going to be a good 4-game set for him if he can keep this up.
Here's C.J. Cron now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1 delivery. Just missed with a breaking ball. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for Tampa Bay. A ball and 2 strikes. Hit hard up the middle. Bogaerts has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Echeverria now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lays off 1-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Brad Miller trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Echeverria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Ready for another shot now. J.D. Martinez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fly ball heading for the alley. On the move is Gomez, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Here's Mookie Betts. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 1 for 2 in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Ready with the 1-2. Grounded to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Oh, man, he just muffed that throw. No other way to explain it. Looked like it caught him in the heel of the glove instead of the pocket, so he's going to get hit with a fielding error as a result.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Runners off for second. A pitch out. The throw. It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
It makes it a lot easier for a catcher to catch and throw. Even though this throw bounces into second, poor jump at first base gives him the time needed to throw him out at second.
The 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Up next for the Red Sox, first baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Ready once again, Hanley Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Runners on first with 1 down. Not close. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. May have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
Here's the 2-0. There goes Pedroia. Grounded down the third baseline. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a miss. He's behind the big curveball.
Hey, boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
I tried to backdoor him there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Rafael Devers waits on deck. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Now the Rays manager is going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Matt Andriese is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Rafael Devers the next to bat, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Pedroia on second. Ramirez is over at first with 1 away. Hard hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly. There's one on to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. 1 batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Here's Carlos Gomez. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And that one just missed outside. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. That's in there on the outer half, 1-2 now. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Jeremy Hazelbaker is on deck.
That ball's foul.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. First delivery to him on the way. Ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. And fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Daniel Robertson. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order. Digging in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Sliced hard down the left field line. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double. And maybe a tough break, as that'll freeze the runner at third with 2 gone.
There's one of the disadvantages right there to the ground rule double rule. With the runner on first, more than likely if the ball stays in the ballpark, he's going to easily be able to score. But once it bounces over the fence, it's only third base for that base runner.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. There is Pedroia on to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard. Here's Jackie Bradley now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Fouled away. Bradley waits on the 1-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Kiermaier is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, Christian Vasquez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He's 1 for 2. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Eduardo Nunez. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Miller ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a throw over and the runner back. Nunez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And that's taken for a called strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Pitch outside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then up next for the Rays, Wilson Ramos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Outside.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Shoots this one over to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, guys, that's a great job of hitting right there. Pitcher executes his pitch down and away below the knees, and a right-handed batter is able to stay inside and push it through the 3-4 hole. Nothing you can do.
Standing in now, C.J. Cron. Grounded up the first baseline. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, first basemen aren't exactly known for being fleet of foot, but he's got to make this play. It came off the bag in time. He just couldn't knock the ball down before it got into right field.
Stepping in now, Adeiny Echeverria, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Lofted in the air out toward right center. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Brad Miller is in for a third plate appearance as he watches one miss inside. It's 1-0. Ball 2 now.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Now the 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on the mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Three and 1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Betts. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. And they'll get a step closer. It's a sac fly to make it a 3-2 game now.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Into the box, Carlos Gomez. As he'll take a look at ball one. No hits to this point. Ball and a strike. Runners are at the corners with one man out. Way in front of that fastball.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. And now a double play ball perhaps for Pedroia. One there. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More. Back here at Tropicana Field in St. Pete. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
The count now at 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Mookie Betts. He's faced Matt Andriese previously. He carries a batting average of .389. He also has 1 home run. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a liner. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. Now the 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Two-0 count. The pitch is in there for strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1. Betts is on the move. Popped him up. Miller ranging into shallow right. He makes the running play. 2 down. Digging in and looking for more. Hanley Ramirez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Betts is off at first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
A changeup over the inside corner.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Line toward right center, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. The bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Martinez on the run, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. Price gets his sign. 1-2 on its way. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They trail 3-2. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Line shot to first, and there's one away. 8th inning now for the visiting Red Sox as they lead this one over their American League Eastern Division rivals. You get a look at the line score to this point in the contest. Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees into both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
Throw on to first will get him. Scored at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. And he lays off there, 1-0. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. swing and a little blooper to center. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, designated hitter, Eduardo.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Vasquez, the runner at first with 2 gone. 2-0 to Eduardo Nunez.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
3-0 to him now. Taking all the way, and that's what you call a plausible strike there. It's 3-1 now. Unlikely had ball 4 that time, but couldn't hold back on the swing, so that moves the count to 3-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And the throw coming quickly from center, so despite the hit and run, they won't get the extra base here.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Count remains 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ready once again, J.D. Martinez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Not a good at-bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first 2 pitches way out of his.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs on 2 hits. No.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Digging in once again, Matt Duffy. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Thornburg has become one of the more dominant bullpen arms in the sport today, and a big reason is his swing and miss stuff. Really helps him pitch out of tough situations.
Yeah, Matty D, and I think what we're seeing more and more out of the game of baseball right now in the 8th and 9th inning, big power arm guys that have really 2 good pitches that they can strike you out with, and that's what this guy is here. If he doesn't have one, he has the other, and if he has them both, he's nearly impossible to make contact off him.
And there are the final numbers for the Boston starter. He was great all night long. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And a neck-high fastball that time. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. 1 out, nobody on. The 3-2 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The next 3-2. And he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. Here's C.J. Cron now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Ramos leads off first with 1 away. A strike, and it's 3-1. A bouncer up the middle. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Here's Echeverria now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a swing and a miss, and that, folks, is a big out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters, and go grab some bench.
Into the box now, Brad Miller, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And they have taken the lead. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. They've taken a 2-run lead. That ball was absolutely blasted. 113 miles an hour off the bat, according to Show Track. As you see the distance there, that's one that'll get people talking. Here's Carlos Gomez. So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he pulled the string a bit too sharply there on a curveball as it's down around the shoe tops.
Well, this inning pretty much has been one to forget for him, but he's still out there, and it's only going to get worse if he dwells on it and lets the frustration take over. Easier said than done, though.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. A fastball down near the shoe tops. 3 runs already home here. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. One more look at the big blow for the Rays. A 3-run home run. Last chance now coming up for the Red Sox. It's now 5-3 in favor of Tampa. Nighttime here in the Tampa-St. Pete area as we welcome you back for the 9th inning in this one on MLB Network. Alex Colomé comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. In the past against Alex Colomé, he's gone just 2 for 15. That evens it up 1-1. A 1-1. Taken, strike 2. Now a ball popped up behind the plate for Ramos. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Riding in once again, Dustin Pedroia. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Well, they say beggars can't be choosers. And when you're losing, you can't always choose how you get on base. But you've got to get on any way that you can. So he'll take that, even though it probably hurts a little bit.
Digging in to try it again, Hanley Ramirez. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes this the other way to right. But he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rafael Devers. In the past against Alex Colomé, just a couple of matchups, no hits and 2 at-bats. He's set and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Pedroia leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And this evening's